Amiga! We know you've missed going back to school to meet with your friends, resume your activities, and just be able to get back to how life was like on campus. But for the UMians who didn't get to set foot on campus yet, whether you are in basic education, senior high school, or college, let's take a little trip to the campus you can hopefully get to visit soon as you finish your education with UM. Luckily, we've got some of our beloved teachers to show you around UM's colleges and campuses, so you'll know what to expect when you come back to school.
It's only proper to start to the place where it all began. The Bolton and Embassy campus were among the first structures to be put up as the University of Mindanao was starting to make a name for itself 75 years ago. Here at the Bolton side, you can find many of the offices for student services like the registrar, student accounting office, and cashier, among others. There's also a canteen where students and employees can purchase healthy food. Going further into Bolton campus, you can find on the first floor the College of Legal Education, where aspiring lawyers take their Juris Doctor degrees. There is even a dedicated library for law students across the cool and shaded quadrangle. On your way to the staircase to get the second floor, you get to pass by the AVR3, where lots of programs and other small gatherings are held. Going up to the second floor, you can find the office of the College of Business Administration Education. is the only school in Mindanao granted a Center of Excellence by CHED for its business and management programs, as well as Level 4 accreditation by the PACOCOA. So if you're planning on a career in business-related dealings, the CBAE is for you. Our college offers the following programs under the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Entrepreneurship, Legal Management, Real Estate Management, Marketing Management, Financial Management, Human Resource Management, and the new program Major in Business Analytics. The third floor also houses our expansive library and information center. That covers the Bolton side. Let's head on over to the Embassy campus. Across the Bolton is the Embassy side, and it's named that way because it used to be the grounds for Japanese embassy back in World War II. Today, it is a sprawling area that houses the gymnasium for large events, our admission office, our Center for Health Services, or the student clinic and the external relation office out front on the first floor. Going up, you can find the International Affairs Office where matters for foreign exchange students are processed, among others. And walking further, you will find the office of the Senior High School Department. Outside of the Embassy campus, on the Ponciano side, we have the Multi-Test Diagnostic Center, which offers various laboratory services like blood testing, X-ray, and doctor consultations. Bolton and Embassy campus are located at the heart of downtown Davao, so it's easy to commute from here to many other places you might need to go. And speaking of which, did you know that has a campus at Matina? I'll send you over to our teacher friends in Matina campus and they can show you around.
We're now inside the University of Mindanao's largest campus. The 28-hectare Matina campus encompasses the Matina area going up to Maa. Right beside the Gravahan exit is the Basic Education Building, where it caters from kindergarten up to junior high school students with lots of space for learning and play.
Going further inside the campus, you'll spot the 4-story Business Engineering Building. Its first and second floor houses laboratories for engineering programs. It is the premier engineering school for its Level 4 accreditation granted by the PACOCOA and the Center of Development Status by the Commission on Higher Education. College of Engineering offers the following programs: Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, and Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering major in Structural, Water Resource, Transportation, and Geotechnical. The third floor of the BE building is home to Davao Region's roster of top-notchers of the CPA licensure examination. The College of Accounting Education has Level 3 accreditation from PACACOA and is certified by the Commission on Higher Education as a Center of Development. The College of Accounting Education offers the following programs: Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, Bachelor of Science in Internal Auditing, Bachelor of Science in Accounting Information System, Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting. The Learning and Information Center takes up the entire topmost floor of the BE building. It houses all the university's books available for borrowing.
Let's take a scenic trip to the College of Hospitality Education.
Located near the Matina Gymnasium, the College of Hospitality Education has Level 3 accreditation from PACACOA and offers the following programs: Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management and Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management. The College of Hospitality Education also has industry-level facilities like the La Spezia Mini Hotel, the Function Hall, and the kitchen and bakery areas. Located behind the gymnasium is the hangar, where students can test their inventions and other experiments. The hangar holds the university's Coleoptera Research Center, the first university-based center in the Philippines dedicated to study the conservation and cataloging of Philippine beetle species. Every large university, such as has a place where students gather for major events. And doesn't just have its Bolton Gymnasium. We also have the Matina Gymnasium too, equipped with fold-away bleachers and professional standard flooring for the courts. The gym is the perfect venue for sporting and other extracurricular activities.
Despite being a bustling school, there's plenty of space in Matina for some quiet time and to be surrounded by nature. Matina has a mini forest with tables and benches, because believes that learning and rest isn't just limited to the walls of a room. Is this tour making you a little hungry? Across the gymnasium is the university canteen and food court, which serves a variety of affordable meals, snacks, and drinks, where students can eat comfortably. Tables are regularly sanitized and electric fans are provided. Let's head down to the GET building. Named after the school's founder, Guillermo E. Torres, the building is home to Davao Region's producer of top-notchers in the licensure examinations for teachers. The College of Teacher Education offers the following programs: Bachelor of Elementary Education, Bachelor of Early Childhood Education, Bachelor of Special Needs Education, Bachelor of Physical Education, and Bachelor in Secondary Education, major in Biological Sciences, English, Social Studies, Filipino, and Mathematics. Also, found on the first floor of the GET building is the Audio-Visual Room 2, an air-conditioned and carpeted, fully equipped facility with cinema-style folded seating, which is frequently used for different programs. The second and third floor of the GET building is occupied by the premier criminology school in Davao, the College of Criminal Justice Education. The CCJE offers Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Bachelor of Science in Industrial Security Management. Heading further inside the campus, away from GET, we'll reach the DPT building. Named after former school president Dolores P. Torres, the four-story building houses the mini auditorium, the Quality Management Office, Research and Publication Center, Institute of Pedagogical and Assessment Center, some laboratories, and pocket gardens on its first floor. Located on the DPT's second floor is the College of Arts and Sciences Education. CASE offers the following programs: Bachelor of Arts in English, Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, Bachelor of Science in Agroforestry, Bachelor of Science in Forestry, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Bachelor of Science in Public Administration, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, and Bachelor of Science in Social Work. The third floor of the DPT building houses the College of Health Sciences Education, or the CHSE. CHSE offers Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy, Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology, and Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics. Sharing the floor with CHSE is the College of Computing Education. CCE offers Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Information System, Bachelor of Science in Entertainment and Multimedia Computing, major in Game Development and Digital Animation. The topmost floor of the DPT building is home to the Creative Academic Unit of the College of Architecture and Fine Arts Education. CAFAE offers Bachelor of Science in Architecture, Bachelor of Fine Arts major in Painting. Let's head back down and you'll see that across the DPT building is our Professional Schools building. It is led by its Dean, Dr. Eugenio S. Guhao, and serves to bring globally recognized ISO standard and PACOCOA accredited postgraduate and doctorate degrees to more Dabaweños. We're about to head out now, but before we leave, let's take a look at the Oval Track and Sports Stadium. It has a 400-meter rubberized track suitable for track and field training and other sporting activities. The sports stadium served as the venue for the 2019 Palarong Pambansa.
Thanks for joining this campus tour. Oh, by the way, even though is already a formidable university that is second in the whole Philippines to offer the most number of PACOCOA accredited programs, we do not rest. The administration keeps on working very hard just to be sure that more Filipinos here and abroad are able to obtain quality, affordable, and open education. Stick around as we discuss the online enrollment process and online learning management system. Hope to have you here at soon, ga!
All right, good afternoon mga ga. How are you today? Hope you're doing fine. All right, so welcome to the University of Mindanao information session, specifically for the programs Bachelor of Arts in English Language and also Bachelor of Arts in Journalism. All right, so hope you're doing good. Can I have a thumbs up if you're good there? If I'm audible, if you can hear me clearly. All right. So thank you so much, students. So this afternoon, we are privileged to have with us the program head of Bachelor of Arts in Journalism, Professor Ruela Parucho, and also the program head of the Bachelor of Arts in English Language, Professor Precious Mongcal. Kaway-kaway po dyan tayo, ma'am. All right. Ayun. Okay. So are you guys excited for our info session this afternoon? Can I have a virtual thumbs up from our students? All right. Ayan, excited sila. By the way, we are also live sa ating official YouTube channel, the University of Mindanao Official. So if you're going to have problems as you go along with our discussion this morning, this afternoon, you can actually go to the YouTube channel and try to review those details that our speaker this afternoon will be presenting. All right. And please don't forget to subscribe and like, and also click the bell button for you to be able to be notified of mga recent na mga videos of the University of Mindanao. And so this afternoon, without further ado, and to give us information and what are the perks of enrolling Bachelor of Arts in English and also Bachelor of Arts in Journalism, ladies and gentlemen, the program head of the Bachelor of Arts in English Language, Professor Precious T. Mongcal. Virtual round of applause, please. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very excited to share with you some very important information about the programs from the College of Arts and Sciences, which are Bachelor of Arts in English Language and, of course, Bachelor of Arts in Journalism. I hope and pray that you're as excited as I am. So allow me to share my screen. Okay, I believe you can see my screen now. Am I right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, wonderful. Okay, so I am Precious Moncal. I am the program head of the Bachelor of Arts in English Language, also a proud alumna of the university. And without further ado, allow me to take you to the program and give you some important information that would hopefully help you decide to be a part of this program. So I'll begin with the AB English Language. First of all, the University of Mindanao continually aims for quality improvement, gearing toward internationalization and global competitiveness. Meaning to say, what we do in the university actually is not only gearing toward being competitive nationally, but we also aim internationalization and global competitiveness. So consequently, in the program, in AB English Language, the curriculum is anchored on, of course, the policies and guidelines of CHED, Commission on Higher Education. And also, we are on par with international standards. And I shall be speaking to you more about that in a few moments. Now, before I go even further, I'd like to present to you a short video that would give you an overview of the program of AB English at a glance. Okay, so I'll be shifting to another window. Okay, there you have it. Now let me just go back quickly to my slides. So from what you have seen, just a few, important information about the program, initial information. We are accredited level 4 by PACUCOA, and there are a lot of opportunities available for our graduates, for you, prospective students, who shall be part of the program in the future. Now, to discuss more about the program, the Bachelor of Arts in English Language may be confused, well, most of the time, confused with the Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, major in English, okay? And I'd like to emphasize as early as now that these two programs are very different. How? Because for one, the BS Ed in English primarily is focused on secondary education, okay? How to teach English in the secondary level in high school. However, when we talk about AB English, Bachelor of Arts in English Language, what we are trying to do in the program is not only secondary, though our graduates can take units from education and later on secure their license to be able to teach in the secondary level. However, we are focused not only in one level, we do facilitate learning and teaching for young learners, for adults, for learners of English who are not speakers of English, so non-English speakers. We accommodate different levels of proficiency, and we focus also on linguistics research. Okay, so I think I have to clarify this and set apart AB English Language from secondary education major in English. Now, global communication in the 21st century is made possible by the words lingua franca, and we all know that it is English. It is the medium used in the pursuit of knowledge, the advancement of science and technology, the development of business and industry. And whether we like it or not, if we want to participate in the global market, to be appearing in the global arena, we have to be competitive in the English language. Furthermore, the English language is used in government, in law, in education, in media, in business and industry, basically everywhere, right? The demand is high for graduates who not only have adequate facility of English, but can competently and effectively use the language in different contexts and for various purposes. Yun po bang kahit saan ilagay, can be very competent in communication using the English language. Okay, now you might ask, if there are other programs, for example, that would help us hone our knowledge in English, why should I choose the AB English language? But I'd like to lead your focus now to the 4 C's of education. These are the 21st century learning skills. And if you look at it, the first one, there's communication, there's collaboration, there's also critical thinking and creativity. And if you come to think of it, all of these 4 C's of education are the focus of the program. And so it means that once you graduate as an AB English language student or graduate in the future, you will be ready to take on the challenge of the 21st century industry, the demands of the 21st century industry. We all know, right, that the industry is changing, the demands of the industry is changing, brought by the pandemic. I remember when the pandemic started in 2018, 2019, 2019, initial part of 2019, a lot of people lose their job. Okay, a lot of people had to change career, had to shift. Many companies had to downsize. But did you know that English teachers were actually celebrating? Because we can do face-to-face, we can do online, and because everything is online now, we can cater to a lot of foreign learners. And so your opportunities can be limitless. Okay, now let's talk about the curriculum. The continuous involvement of the program, its faculty members, students, and industry partners in the creation of an outcomes-based culture. When we say outcomes-based, what we're trying to say is that you are helped to develop relevant skills that will answer the needs of the industry. And all of these efforts had led to the formulation of the new curriculum in accordance with the CHED Memorandum Order 24, Series of 2017. This new curriculum has paved the way for the program to specialize in language and linguistics. So our specialization now is language and linguistics. And just to mention, according to our latest benchmarking of curriculum, we are on par with University of Santo Tomas in the Philippines, a very old university, well-established university in the north, and with Singapore's Nanyang Technological University. And so this means that we can compete nationally and internationally. Okay. Now you might be wondering, what am I going to study when I become part of the program? So here are the professional education courses that our students study, our students specialize in. During your first year, in the first semester, you will have 3 Prof Ed courses. Of course, this will be offered together with Gen Ed courses or general education courses. So we study Introduction to English Language, there's History of English Language, Theories of Language and Language Acquisition, and together with Gen Ed courses, you'll have a total of 26 units for the first semester. The same total of units for the second semester on your first year, but this time you'll have 4 prof ed courses: syntax, phonology and morphology. All of these are linguistics courses. Foundations of English language teaching and learning. You have English language teaching approaches and methods. So you're not only studying linguistics, you're also studying how to facilitate teaching and learning. And then when you reach your second year, in the first semester, you'll have a total of 23. So from 26, during your first year, you'll have 23 units on your second year. So, and then you have here, you'll be studying technical writing, you'll have semantics, social linguistics, how language and the society interact. There's language of literary text and foreign language. So part of the curriculum is the study of foreign languages. We have 2 foreign languages, and we divide these 2 into the basic and a more higher level. So for example, now what we have as our foreign language 1 is the study of Nihongo, which can be very useful, when you go to other countries like Japan and seek your career out there. In the second semester of your second year, you'll study discourse, non-literary text, computer-mediated communication, intercultural communication, and foreign language 2. And then when you reach your third year, you'll have lesser units. Okay, you'll only have 21 units, but this time you have more professional education courses and lesser general education courses. So in the third year, you'll start writing your research, and then you'll study stylistics. There's business communication. You'll also study journalism. I'll be sharing with you information about AB journalism, an allied course of AB English. And then there's multilingual and multiculturalism, and then the foreign language 3, which is, at this time, we have Mandarin. Okay. Same number of units during your second semester in your third year. So you will do now your thesis, okay, your research too, and then you'll study language of the internet. So you will now look at how language in the internet works. There are special topics in English and the foreign language 4. Okay, and then when you now go to your last year during your fourth year, you'll have 18 units total for the first semester. So you'll be studying instructional materials development and evaluation. You will do curriculum development, and 2 of our new courses for this curriculum are language of law and language in politics, which are very relevant for students who would want to earn units for their law school, or students in the program who will later on proceed to law school. Lastly, when you reach your last semester in the program, fourth year, second semester, you'll only devote your time for your practicum. So you will have 6 units total. Now, the design of the curriculum gives you room to really finish your degree and focus by the latter part of your stay in the program on your internship. Okay. And now for career opportunities, right? We might say, okay, I'm already done. I'm on my fourth year. Now what? That's actually like the most difficult question that people would ask themselves after college, or even if they're still, looking forward and trying to figure out what's going to happen in the future. AB English language graduates are in demand in fields that require effective use of the English language to realize specific goals. All right. So I will be sharing again a very short video that tells you some of the careers that await you when you graduate as an AB English language. right, there you have it. So some of your options will be presented here. A minute, okay, there. So it was mentioned that you can be in teaching, you can be in business and industry, in law, you can be in research, translating text. Basically, like you can be everywhere you want to. Now, how can we make this possible? This can be made possible through our okay, before I go to the program educational objectives. So teaching can be an option because your expertise in English language system will enable you to facilitate learning effectively. Okay, we're not only trained to be teachers, you're trained to understand how language works so that you'll be able to understand better also how your learners actually learn. Okay, writing can come very handy. You can be teaching and writing at the same time. You can be in the business and writing at the same time. The writing industry can offer you numerous jobs which you can do as a side hustle or as a main line if you want to. We have a lot of graduates who are doing writing together with their full-time jobs, and they're making reasonable amount of money for doing this. Researching is also an option. Enhancement of research skills is one of the top priorities of the program. So graduates have competence in research works. We have, for example, our alumna and also the research coordinator of the university, Professor Jennifer Payot, is in research, for example. And then we have speaking and training, because you are known to be an expert in communication, especially in the use of the English language. You'll expect to be invited as resource speakers for various topics, not only topics about communication, but basically topics about whatever there is that you can offer. Also, law school is something that you can look forward to. Aspiring law students are required to take 12 units as of the moment of English. And so we have some law students enrolling 2 or 3 courses from the program to help them in their pursuance of their law degree. In your case, you're equipped with more than 100 units. Come on, just 12 units? That's a piece of cake. Okay, you can be anyone. Your training in the program can take you many career possibilities. So again, how do we do this? We do this through the guidance of our program educational objectives. What are you able to do in 3 to 5 years after graduation? So these are the goals, okay? First one, you'll be expected to exhibit expertise of the theories of language acquisition, how people acquire language, and language learning and teaching. That's why you'll be a well-rounded person, an expert of the English language. Also, you'll be expected to demonstrate competence in various forms of English communication in any settings, okay, social, cultural, academic, professional settings. Thirdly, and lastly, you are expected to produce quality researches on linguistics, language development, and/or language learning and teaching. You know what? We have students, they have not even graduated yet, but they have already published papers in national and international arena. They have already presented, their researches have been presented in international platforms. So as early as during their course of study, they have not even graduated. So imagine what they can do after graduation. Okay, now to be more specific, let's look at the student outcomes, your goals as a student, okay? So what is expected or what are expected of an AB English graduate? One, there's English language expertise, as mentioned earlier. You are expected to articulate a comprehensive and contextualized view of the English language system and development. Also, you're expected to be fluent in your communication. That's number 2. You'll be expected by the time you graduate that you will be able to communicate in English, whether it's oral, it's written, whether face to face or online. And not only communicate, but communicate fluently, accurately, and creatively in diverse social, cultural, academic, and professional settings. Number three, your teaching ability can be a very useful skill. So you can facilitate English language learning in diverse settings. Fourth, effective oral communication. So you're expected to participate effectively in oral communication situations where language systems vary. Okay, and lastly, number five is your ability to write very well. Okay, because you will be trained so that after graduation, you'll be able to produce well-written texts for various academic and professional purposes. Now, you might ask, it seems to be like lofty dreams. How would this be possible through the program? This is made possible, of course, by the faculty members who will be helping you out in your course of study. To begin with, before I go to the faculty members, from our Dean of College, the College of Arts and Sciences Education, Dr. Christine Marie Concepcion is a doctor in applied linguistics. Yours truly, your humble servant. I am a candidate of the applied linguistics also. But I have with me even more competent manpower people. For example, we have Dr. Jerlyn Balones, Dr. Ana Helena Levitos, Dr. Rovi Cuarte. All of them are doctors in applied linguistics. And so they would really know how to teach you and train you to attain those outcomes mentioned earlier. Also, we have with us in the program Professor Ana Luella Navarro, Professor Maiko Demi Aperocho, who also is the technical assistant to the dean. And he is also holding the highest rank in Toastmasters. If you're familiar with this, this is an international group of people who are training themselves for leadership and public speaking. And then I mentioned earlier, Professor Jennifer Payot, who's also our college research coordinator. Okay, and all of them, just like myself, are candidates for PhD in applied linguistics. So indeed, the people that are in the program, the pool of teachers, are capable of helping you attain those mentioned outcomes. Now, to prove to you that what I'm saying is true, here are some of our alumni who graduated, of course, from the program and are now enjoying very wonderful careers from different industries and even different parts of the world. For instance, Professor Candice Fail-Yeses is one of the university professor here in UM, and she has just finished her thesis in Masters of Arts in English. She's doing a lot of things actually. Now, why don't we ask her to explain all of these things to us? So allow me to, yes, I actually asked her and she was very willing to speak with you today through this video recording. Okay, so let's pay attention to Ma'am Candice.
Hello everyone! I hope you're doing well today. My name is Candice and I graduated from the University of Mindanao's AB English program in 2018 with academic honors. My time in UM has been amazing and I was able to experience a lot of amazing things. I was able to meet a lot of great friends and meet a lot of people from different fields. I was in Primum. I was the feature editor of Primum, the student publication, when I was in my fourth year of college, and I was also the president of the University of Mindanao Debate Society when I was in third year. Now, many of these experiences have helped me become who I am today. Now I teach English at the University of Mindanao under the College of Arts and Sciences Education. And I can say that I've really achieved a lot of things. As a student and as a teacher, University of Mindanao gave me a lot of opportunities to travel within the country as well as abroad, to compete abroad. So me representing the University of Mindanao Debate Society, we traveled to Thailand, we've traveled to Vietnam, and we've traveled to Indonesia to represent the university. Now, I'm doing a lot more professional work now. I'm currently finishing my Master of Arts in English at the Ateneo de Davao University, and I'm set to graduate this April. And I'm also currently working at a nonprofit. It's called Ideas Davao, which aims to create a consortium for startups in Davao and help them achieve their goals as a business. Aside from that, I also work as a part-time ESL teacher because I like teaching kids aside from teaching. My academic upbringing at the University of Mindanao has really helped me in my professional life. So in teaching in university, for example, I was able to use many of the things that I've learned in my major classes as well as in my minor classes. And then for my work at my nonprofit organization, I was able to use the communication skills that I've learned to communicate with a lot of high-ranking people, CEOs, government leaders, things like that. And I really have no regret. I'm absolutely so lucky to be able to be part of the AB English program, and I had a lot of amazing mentors who helped me out along the way. So I'm hoping that you also take the chance to enroll in and try out the program because I'm sure you would really enjoy the experience. So I think if there's one piece of advice that I would give any student, I would say that grab opportunity while you can. If you are given the chance to join something, don't let your shyness or your fear take over you. Grab those opportunities while you're still young because they will definitely help you in the future. So I think that's it for today. Thank you so much, everybody. Hopefully, I'd be able to see you soon. Thank you.
Okay, so that's Professor Candice Fail Yeses. And you see, she has achieved a lot already at a very young age, and she's not even done yet because I think soon she possibly will be a part of the Fulbright Scholarship. And she, together with Professor Micah Demi Aparocha, one of our faculty members, will be sent to the US to study. Okay. Also, Mr. Edward Obligation is based in Indonesia and he is working as a language professional there. We also have Miss Alma Ganade. She is an ESL teacher in Japan, and just recently she posted that her classroom has been featured in a Japanese news, which is wonderful. Also, Miss Joselle Siglos used to work in the university as a university professor. She used to also be a researcher. Now she's doing sales. And I believe she still cannot say, goodbye to teaching, as what Ma'am Candy said earlier. You will really develop that love for teaching. And then Miss Naresme Moncal works as a translator, an ESL teacher in Spain. And you should know that in Spain, Filipinos are considered to be native speakers of English. That's wonderful, isn't it? What more if you graduated as an AB English language student? Okay, and then Miss Denny Bell Valle is a trainer in DPWH. So people from the program would be successful not only in private organizations, but also in government organizations. So as I've said earlier, anywhere that demands for competence, high competence in the English language would be a place for you. Okay, so now to talk more about outcomes-based education, I'd like to share with you what we do in our internship, okay, in the OJT. So our conduct of OJT is guided by OPM 6.16 of the university, and of course of the policies and guidelines provided by CHED. Moreover, okay, we aim to help our students, practice what they have learned during the more than 3 years in the program to actual industry practice, because theories will remain theories if these are not applied. That's why we do internship programs. Some of the industry partners, we call them, these are partner establishments where we send our OJT. So unlike in other schools where their interns would, walk around, find the company that they would be a part of for their internship, in here, the program has already identified industry partners where our students will be sent to ensure that what they're doing in the industry are really hitting the target outcomes. So we have Davao Language Academy. This is based in Matina, Davao City. We also is in partnership with FGC Plus, our focus group incorporated. Okay, this is a BPO company and much more, actually. We have been in partnership with Sunstar Davao, so they also are able to practice their journalism skills. And Easy on English is an online ESL teaching company catering to mostly our Asian students, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese students. Our newest industry partner is Jobs eSolutions. What they do is they design learning management systems. So here, there are a lot more of competencies that our students are able to put into practice. We are currently forging partnership with an international institution called EGA Academias based in Madrid, Spain. We're just on the process of signing our MOU, and it's a wonderful thing that our students later on hopefully will be able to have international internship. Now, student involvement. Okay, so aside from academic, our students are also involved in various activities. For example, students who are having difficulty and challenges in some skills in the English language or in the program that we are doing, they are given free of charge, okay, intervention classes called LIFT. Now, for who have 90 and above general weighted average, their potentials are maximized through enhancement programs. So we have the Eximius League eloquence training. Eximius is a Latin word for excellence. Okay, and these are our excellent students. We also have various training and webinars. Now we do webinars because we're only doing things online. We have communication skills training focused on leadership, on how to work online, on linguistic research, how to speak better with University Bayangkara Jakarta Raya in Indonesia. We just did a collaborative lecture series with them. And about student mobility, how do we offer and open opportunities for our students? Part of which, just recently, we had the UMP, University Malaysia Pahang, virtual summer program, where two of our they're third year now, okay, third year students attended classes on theses and article writing. And so that's Ms. Zain Alcacid, who's also in the call, and Mr. John Dominic Castillo. Also, our program is also very honored because Ms. Zain Alcacid and Mr. Ret Angela Belonio participated in the 5th AUAP Student English Virtual Speech Competition AUAP stands for Association of Universities of Asia and the Pacific. So it's not only in the Philippines, but all over Asia and the Pacific. And it was just a wonderful opportunity that they finished as part of the top 15. And that's a wonderful honor that they brought to the university, representing the university. Okay. And Mr. Ret Angela Bologna that you're seeing in the picture is the president of Primum. Candice mentioned that she was also not president. What's that? Editor-in-chief. Sorry, editor-in-chief of Primum, the university student paper. Okay, and now it's Rat Angela Bologna. So you see, in every field, we really have our AB English students excelling. He has also been an exchange student, if I'm not mistaken, in a university in Indonesia. Aside from that, we also take priority in our social responsibility, and part of the community extension of the program where we involve our students is Shapers. What we do in Shapers, sorry if the pictures are covered, that's because these people in yellow shirt are persons deprived of liberty. In short, they're prisoners of Davao City Jail, and we offered them training for those inmates who are also teaching at the same time inside the jail, because we believe in the power of education in changing the society and giving these people a second chance. Our students are involved in those trainings and also in donations of learning materials and other needs. This fosters social responsibility, being aware of the community around you. Okay, so those are some of the things that I believe you should know about the AB English Language Program. I invite you to enroll and tell your friends about it. The opportunities that are available for you if you enroll in the Bachelor of Arts and in English language. Okay, so I hope you get connected. These are some of the page on Facebook, our email, abenglish@tmindanao.edu.ph for your inquiries. And I guess later on, we'll accommodate questions. Am I right, sir? So I believe that's the end of my presentation for the AB English language. Should we have questions now, sir, or later after AB journalism?
After the AB journalism.
Okay, after AB journalism. All right. So if you can just give me a few seconds to share with you the slides, the presentation slides, this time for Bachelor of Arts in Journalism. So I'm speaking on behalf of the program head of AB Journalism, Professor Rowella Parucho, who's also in the call. She will be with us later to answer some questions if there are any about the program. Okay, here we are. All right, so again, this is an allied course of AB English. So Bachelor of Arts in Journalism is part of the College of Arts and Sciences education. Okay, Bachelor of Arts in Journalism, or BA Journalism, is a 4-year degree program under the College of Arts and Sciences education. So just like AB English, this is also a 4-year degree program. Okay, now what does the program aim? Some of its aims and goals are: 1, to equip its students with adequate knowledge, skills, and attitude. So you see, there is a focus not only on skills and knowledge, but also on attitude. That's what we believe in the University of Mindanao. Excellence with character, right? What do you do with all knowledge and skills if you're problematic in your attitude? So we also give emphasis on that. Next, another goal is to develop the commitment of students to upholding professional standards, okay, so that they're able to compete again in the global arena. To uphold ethical standards in reporting in writing and disseminating news in various forms, formats, and platforms. Okay, so if you graduate as BA journalism, you will also be able to succeed in various platforms, and you'll be equipped with a lot of skills and competencies to help you excel in various forms, formats, and platforms. Okay, now these are the faculty members of BA Jorn. We have Professor Dinah Hernandez, Professor Ariesa Cadilla, Ma'am Marian Afrondoza, who's also the head of Office of Student Affairs. Mr. Michael Pasco is actually a practitioner. He's part of ABC5 and Radio 5. Okay, so imagine working with and being trained by industry practitioners. Also, Ms. Ivy Tejano, who is a Sunstar reporter, Sunstar News reporter, and also a reporter in Manila Bulletin. There's also Professor Arnie Nodalo, Ma'am Isa Monte de Ramos, who's actually now in Latvia for I think an exchange project with university in Europe. And then, of course, the program head, Professor Ruela Parucho. So you can see in the picture how pleasant these people are, and they will be with you. They're not only pleasantly looking, but also they are equipped with master degrees, with skills in the industry. In fact, they are industry practitioners. And most especially, what's very important is that they graduated in mass communication. And so what their background really is on par with what you should be doing in the program. With career opportunities, well, graduating as a BA journalism, of course, you can be a broadcast journalist. You can be a magazine feature editor. You can be an editorial assistant, a magazine journalist, okay? Newspaper journalist. You can be a press sub-editor. You can be political risk analyst. If you have watched the presidential debates, so you can be part, of the conversation. Publishing copy editor or a proofreader. You can be a freelance writer. As I've mentioned earlier, writing is just a wonderful, wonderful skill that can take you places. You can be a freelance journalist or a teacher, just like those people in the roster of faculty members in the program who chose to not only practice their profession in the industry, but also share their expertise through teaching. So again, there are a lot of career opportunities available for BA journalism students. Now, here are some of the most influential international journalists. There's Frederica Whitfield, there's Lester Holt, Christian Amanpour, Hu Shuli, I hope I'm reading their names correctly, Bob Woodward, Anderson Cooper, we all know him. And in terms of in the Philippines, some popular Filipino journalists include Nole de Castro, Jay Sonza. There's, of course, Mel Chanco, Lauren Legarda, Atom Araulio, Cheche Lazaro. Okay. And what's wonderful about this is perhaps 4, 5, 6, we don't know how many years from now, you will be part of the list of, famous journalists, not only being successful in the Philippines, but also in other parts of the world. So be the next popular journalists. So I invite you again to enroll in the BA Journalism program of the University of Mindanao. You see down there the information, contact information, where you can connect with us so that your queries will be answered. Okay, there you have it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening, for your time. And now I am ready for your questions, of course, together with Professor Ruela Parucho.
All right. Again, thank you so much, Professor Precious Moncal, no, for those insights with regards with the two programs of the College of Arts and Sciences Education, which are the Bachelor of Arts in English Language and also Bachelor of Arts in Journalism. So we are now open for questions from our students who are actually here in our Zoom and also those students watching via YouTube channel of the university. All right. Questions from our students? Queries ninyo with regards to the programs? Meron ba? All right, I think one of the questions now of our students if these courses po ba meron din bang appraisal? Like yun ata
Yes,
yung very
no?
trending sa UM that
Correct,
when
correct.
you
Pag
go to UM, it's
UM.
very easy,
Uh-huh.
but when you go out, it's very difficult.
Competency appraisal as well.
Yeah.
For both programs, for AB English and BA Journalism, we do not have competency appraisal because our program does not have licensure examination. So you'll be free from the MAC board, the competency appraisal.
Ayan. So, safe kayo guys if you don't want to have the competency appraisal. All right. Meron pa bang mga questions at mga students? All right. Question from Yvonne Dahino. Good afternoon po. In AB English, is there a creative writing subject po?
Okay, hi, Miss Yvonne. Creative writing is not anymore part of the 2020-2021 curriculum because of the new curriculum. According to the policies and guidelines of CHED, we are purely linguistics, and creative writing is not anymore a part. However, these skills are integrated into our courses. For example, we have a course in language of literary text where creative writing can be applied. And we also have other industry partners. For example, when you will be sent later on, you will be applying your skills in creative writing. It's something that's needed in the industry. And so here, while you're a student, we actually integrate these skills in different courses. But as a separate subject, no, there's no creative writing anymore.
All right. Some other questions from our students? All right. I think no wala nang questions yung mga ating mga students, ma'am. So all right. So thank you very much again, Professor Precious Moncal, the program head of Bachelor of Arts in English Language, and also Professor Ruela Parucho, the program head of Bachelor of Arts in Journalism. Ma'am, last words from the both of you po.
Manuela, first.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm inviting you to enroll at the BA Journalism program of the University of Mindanao. We can assure you that you will be learning from our program, no? Since our roster of faculty are master degree holders and they are also industry practitioners. That's
Right. Ma'am Precious?
Yes, I hope to see you being part of the program in the next semester or in the next school year, right? When you finish your senior high school, this will offer you a career that will enable you to succeed anywhere. You'll be a well-rounded individual. You're trained not only for skills and academic excellence, but also for character, which is equally important. So I hope to see you guys, mga ga, enroll na taga. Thank you so much, sir. And of course to Iriao.
All right. All right. We would like to ask our students if they can turn on their video so that no, your soon to be teachers na here in the university could actually see you, and soon we'll have our face to face. Okay lang ba sa ating mga students to please show us your video, your faces? All right. I think they're very shy. No, ma'am, can you have a last pose po? 1, 2, 3. Ayan. All right. All right. Thank you so much again, Ma'am Precious, and also Ma'am Ruela.
Hey, sir. Thank you, everyone.
All right. And there you have it, guys, no, for our info session with regards to these two programs. Please have this form be filled in, no, for your certificate of participation this afternoon. And also, no, for more information with regards to the University of Mindanao, please follow us, no, on our social media pages. We have the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you just have to search at Unimin Official. Again, that's at Unimin Official. And for more videos and informative videos from the university, you can just subscribe, no, our YouTube channel, the University of Mindanao Official. And in terms of with regards to your credentials, or you want to inquire, no, with regards to what are the requirements, no, needed, no, so that you can enroll in the university, we have the register office and also the admission office. Those are their numbers. And also in terms of scholarships, no, from the university, the internal scholarships and also external scholarships of the university, you can just contact them on those numbers. All right. Okay. So, and let's have another video in order for you to know, no, what to expect, no, this coming semester, and how can you enroll online in the university. So please watch this.
Hi ga! What to expect for the upcoming semester? Because of the pandemic, UM is taking action to make sure that students' education is not left behind. Get ready for the new normal online blended learning. As per Management Committee on Instruction, presented in the Quality Management Council, the entire thing is designed as a hybrid mode of instructional delivery with online learning through the LMS as the primary platform during the pandemic transition. We have e-learning through email, SMS, and group chat. M-learning through smartphones, tablets, and other mobile devices. B-learning through Broadcast University on Air. Correspondence learning, or the SIM SDL manual, which can be picked up or arranged by courier. And finally, the residential or face-to-face mode depending on quarantine conditions. In short, students shall be encouraged to invest on the primary mode while taking advantage of the blenders. But don't worry, the school shall adapt to both asynchronous and synchronous learning, where students can keep up with class on their own convenient pace. So, what are you waiting for? Enroll now at the University of Mindanao.
You've heard about the University of Mindanao's quality, affordable, open education that is ISO certified, accredited with various highly respected organizations, and believes in a holistic education to develop diamonds in the rough. But how do you enroll as a new student in the middle of a pandemic? Step 1. Please fill out the online student registration through this link found on your screen, or visit the official university website with the address as follows. This is what the form will look like upon loading on your screen. After you've filled in your details, please take note of the reference number that will be issued. You will need this reference number for the online payment. Step 2. You can forward your down payment through these following banks or payment centers. Step 3. please wait for an email and text message containing your student ID number and the access code. Please note this might take at least 2 to 3 days, but if there is further delay, please call the cashier's office through this number. Step 4. After you've received your student ID number and access code, please log in to the student portal through this website address shown on the screen. Step 5. Under the online enrollment option, please click Enroll Course. Step 6. Choose your desired session, then click the Yes option on the screen to finalize your class schedule. Afterwards, please take a screenshot of your enrolled subjects. This screenshot of your subjects will serve as your unofficial soft copy of the Certificate of Matriculation, also known as your Form 1. Step 7. The university's online enrollment system will provide you with your official email address. It will be sent to you via the email address that you wrote down in the student registration form, student portal, and text alert. Step 8. Remember, if quarantine restrictions in your area and in Davao City allow, you may claim your official Form 1 and student ID at the admissions office located at Embassy along Bonifacio Street, Davao City, right across the Bolton campus. Step 9. Please submit to the university these other required documents shown on the screen on or before the end of the semester. Congratulations! You are officially part of the community. See you soon, ga!
There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining our Info session. You may also review our session this afternoon via YouTube channel of the University of Mindanao. Bye mga